He meant that figuratively, not literally. And you're saying, yeah, there's no way it could have been the other way. Okay, enough with that. I want to thank you guys for coming tonight. I want to mention one thing to you. I just got out of rehab. I was hooked on phonics, so don't say a word, don't say a lot of sentences, anything like that. That's not good for me. One thing I will mention to you tonight is I'm an impressionist, not an impersonator. And the reason I mention that is an impressionist sounds like someone. An impersonator both sounds and looks like the person they're trying to do something with. So the reason I mention that is you won't see me do this evening. Hey, 1 second. You know, they come back with a face like this. Or I won't be doing anything like this. Imagine this. I have a different face. All right, well, let me do an impression for you. Like, gosh, he's talked enough about it. Let's hear something. This is my impression of Bill Clinton. Now, I just got done explaining the difference between an impression and an impersonation. So, ma'am, you can move your seat a little forward. It's okay. This is Bill Clinton. Let me tell you something, junior comedy audience. I feel your pain. I told Hillary last night, we talked to Chelsea. I said, honey, I feel your pain. She said, Bill, shut up. I want more drugs. You know, I like a waterbed, just not a white waterbed. I'm tired of Mrs. Gingrich calling my wife a bitch. That's a female dog. You spend any time with Hillary, you know she's a male dog. Thank you. All right, thank you. It's all very nice. Just wait for it. It kind of comes with time. Great. I don't know. Do we have any James Bond fans here tonight? Okay, you're the only geek willing to admit it. Everyone else is like, yeah, we really like him, but we're not going to say anything. Okay, the reason I mention it is there was this one film in the series, Goldfinger. You guys remember that film? Okay. Well, there's this one famous scene where Sean Connery is strapped down by all fours and like a giant laser beam is going right for his crotch during Goldfinger. You know what I'm speaking about? And basically Sean Connery says, well, Goldfinger, what do you want me to do? Do you expect me to talk? And then the guy who plays Goldfinger, we don't know who he is, some character actor or something, he says, no, Mr. Bond, I expect you to die. Okay, well, the reason I mention that is I was thinking, what happens if someone with maybe a little more pizzazz was the bad guy, was the villain, was Goldfinger? So the guy I was thinking of that may do this that I think would work would be Christopher Walken. If Christopher Walken was Goldfinger, it'd go something like this. Well, what do you want me to do, Goldfinger? Do you expect me to talk? No, Mr. Bond, you're sadly mistaken. I expect you to die, and I mean die like right now. In the meantime, it's so long for his for his conversation to come out that Bond has got himself free, saved the world, got pussy galore a few times. So that would be the situation if Christopher Walken were to do it. Another one would be, I don't know if you guys are into college basketball, Dick Vitale. Guys know who Dick Vitale is? That's good. The first show didn't, so okay, thank you. If Dick Vitale was Goldfinger, it'd go a little something like this. And I'm going to do Bond again. And you're like, come on. Well, Goldfinger, do you expect me to talk? No, baby, you're awesome. I expect you to die. D with a capital D. I expect you to die. You're a PTD. You're going to be a primetime dead guy. You're awesome. Thank you, thank you. The last person I was thinking about being Goldfinger is, I don't know if you guys like The Simpsons, Mr. Burns from The Simpsons? Oh, okay, good. You guys watch TV. That's a help. All right. So how that would go would be the same thing where Bond would say, well, Goldfinger, do you expect me to talk? And then Goldfinger's Mr. Burns would go, what's your name, Bond, you say? No, I expect you to die. Release the hounds. Smithers, I'd like a sponge bath. Thank you very much. All right. One thing I want to mention is, I don't know if you guys watch the news a lot, but in Erie, the news stations they all have taglines like 35, experience matters. And that's okay. And then Channel 12 has this one, coverage you can count on. I don't know if you've seen that one, but my thinking is when they're up there, it'll be like this. Reporting from Junior's Comedy Club, this is David Sparks for Channel 12 News. Coverage you can count on. And I'm thinking, coverage you can count on, is it a news station or an abacus? Come on. Do we have any NASCAR fans here? Okay, what an abacus is, it's an old-time adding device. All right, thank you. I poked a little fun at you. All right, one last thing before I go. With what we had recently with September 11th, we had the year anniversary. And since September 11th, we've kind of been promoting and thanking anyone that's a policeman, a firefighter, emergency workers, and we should. There's no question there. I'm just thinking it's great that we do this, yet I still see a little bit of an imbalance. We're saying, hey, you're a police officer, great, we appreciate it. Firefighter, hey, thanks for your work. Yet there's still a cop in the village people. Something's wrong here. We've got a village people guy as a cop, and we have these other people. If we could eliminate that, come on, mention it to your congressman. Maybe somehow we can get the cop out of the village people. It's just not right anymore. All right, our first comedian, he's played clubs. He also does the college scene. He's from Buffalo, New York. Let's give it up for Terry White.